Hello YouTube and welcome to Turmoil in the Toybox. I'm your host Aaron Hauser, and today we'll be reviewing the Matty Collector 20-inch Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Very cool collector's figure. I think the first time I heard about this was actually when they were releasing all the information on their new lineup at Comic-Con this year. And I know this was definitely a big hit, and it was so exciting when I was finally able to get my hands on one of these guys. We'll start out with kind of the basics. He's got fairly limited articulation, but, you know, that's fine, because it's kind of a big figure. Swivels 360 at the head. The arms also can rotate 360. And then the legs, it's kind of hard to move it with one hand, but the legs actually rotate in and out. Very, very cool detail-wise. Some of the paint has some little kind of bleed-off portions. And then for some reason, I don't know, but I've seen this on other reviews, it looks like it has almost this like powdery stuff on the back. And a lot of it can come off, but I don't know, it's got this weird almost like floury substance on it when you first get it out of the package. So I'm still kind of trying to clean that off. But yeah, the detail's really good on this. I don't think this looks exactly like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. I have the, what was it? I want to say it was NECA that put out it was about a 10-inch bank version that I have, and I think that looks the closest to the Stay Puft that I've seen. And then also NECA released a, I want to say it was like a 14-inch version. It's very hard to find these days, but sometimes you can see them on eBay. But if you really want a good size Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, this is your figure. I'll give you kind of a size comparison here. We will grab Venkman here, and this is one of Matty Collector's other figures. This actually came with a 4-pack that I'll do a review on later from Ghostbusters 2 with all 4 of the Ghostbusters and Slimer. So that was kind of cool. But yeah, size comparison wise, I don't know if that gives you a good feel for him, but he is a big motherfucker. And if you're a big Ghostbusters fan, this guy is definitely worth the penny. He is I got this one for around, I want to say it was 120, but I've seen them go for a lot cheaper since Comic-Con. They go for around, I don't know, anywhere from like 90 bucks to 150, but I don't know. Anywhere around there seems to be a fair price. Let's see, what else? The texture on this thing is very interesting. It kind of is like the old Pillsbury Doughboy figures that they used to sell as promotionals. It's kind of this slightly squishy rubbery material. And an interesting little thing about this is that the portions of the figure actually detach. Let me see if I can get this with one hand. Nope. Can't do that with one hand, but the arms, let's see. I'll have to set this down here for a second. The legs actually come off. There you go. As do the arms. So if you needed to pack this a little easier, you can kind of do it like that. And then you've got kind of the figure in portions like that. But yeah, he disassembles very easily. For the most part, if you're doing it one-handed, not so easily. But they all just kind of click into place there. Like that. And if you spin out the feet a little like that, it makes it a lot easier to actually stand him up by himself. Otherwise, he's a little, I mean, he is pretty top heavy, so he'd fall forward pretty easily. But yeah, really great figure. If you're into the 18-inch, 20-inch collector's figures like I am, it's a very cool addition. Especially if you have some of the other Matty collector Ghostbusters figures to go with it. It looks really cool. So yeah, that's about it, and thanks for watching.